They called us people under surveillance, and you were disinfected actually. Our bags were sprayed first, and then we were also sprayed. So what the staff did was, whenever it was feeding time, okay, they would put the food on the chair, then ring your bell, and when the interesting part is, whenever I opened the door, there was nobody.
Hello.
Well, hi.
My name is Raj. For those of you who are new, if you guys know me, yes, Raj. This is Nana or Radw. She's my sister.
Hi, elder sister, by the way.
Yeah, so she's my bigger sister, and we are both Malaysia. We actually just finished filming one video on a DNA test, which if you haven't yet seen that video, click here. I believe the link is here or here. Today's video, impromptu. We finished doing circle DNA's test, and I was like, you know what, you just came back to Malaysia during this corona period. Tell us about how your trip was. She has been in Malaysia for a very long time, so I'm picking her brain to find out any tips she has for people who want to come to Malaysia, how her experience has been. I'm putting her on the spot. Like I don't even have questions that I'm gonna ask her. We just wing it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get started. Are you ready? So how did you get stuck outside?
This is so impromptu. Guys, she just cornered me for this video. Okay, so I went home.
Okay, what month is this? Let's give them some background.
No, we're in
December.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went home in February. For
February 2020.
February 2020. I went home for our grandmother's funeral, and I couldn't return.
What do you mean?
I was February ending, the lockdown started, Corona or COVID-19 came full-fledged, countries started shutting down, borders were shut down, and that's how I found myself in Ghana for the longest time ever.
How long were you there for? Drum roll, please.
9 months.
9 whole months.
I stayed home for 9 months. 9 months.
Wow.
Initially kept watching the news.
This is someone who, I think the longest time you've been home is like
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
In the past
long
18 number.
18 or so years. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay.
So from that to 9 months.
9 months, yeah. So initially I thought, okay, they're going to open the borders. I mean, borders are just, we're going to be returning soon. But then 1 month turned to 2, then to 3, then to 4, then to 5. Next thing I know, 9 months down the line, immigration finally says, okay, you can come back. After getting the office to write an appeal letter justifying why I have to come back to Malaysia, namely because of work. So approval was given. Of course, I had to do my COVID test because the airlines wouldn't take any passengers without a COVID test.
So how did you do that in Ghana?
Yeah, I did that in Ghana, Nyaho Clinic actually. Oh, Nyaho Hospital, yeah.
How much was
it?
it?
Airport.
So if there are any Ghanaians watching,
it was 400 plus. I don't remember the exact amount.
Ghana
400,
cedis?
yeah, 400 plus Ghana, because I took the 72 hours kit.
Oh, okay.
So a test, sorry. So that was 400 plus. I don't want to give you
400 Ghana cedis is like 300 or something ringgit.
Yes, right? Yeah. So that's how much it was. So that was the first test that I did. Boarded a flight, Emirates, Dubai.
Check how much. Carry on.
Kuala Lumpur. For the first time in my life, flying, our flight from Dubai to Kuala Lumpur had only 28 passengers. Guys, can you imagine? 28. One of my best flights ever.
I can imagine though, you can stretch your legs.
I did. I mean, listen, I didn't have to worry about somebody's elbow here or knee here or leg here or, kids running up and down the aisle. So.
Oh, there were no kids on the flight?
They were very well behaved actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So 2 very lovely little children.
Okay, I just checked the price. So 400 Ghana cedis is 277 Malaysian ringgit. Initially it was 1:1, like 1 Ghana cedi was 1 Malaysian ringgit, but
now, yeah.
Our currency is not doing too well.
No. Fast forward, I get to Malaysia.
Oh no, but you transited. So take us.
Oh, to
did
Dubai.
you transit? Or
Yeah.
was it straight?
I transited in Dubai.
Yeah. So take us to.
Okay, so Dubai.
Take us to. Okay, you did the test. You know what? Let me control this interview. You did the test, and then you had your 72. You had your results before 72 hours. Within 72 hours.
Within some 2 hours, I got the results. Actually, yeah. So the day before my flight was when I picked it up. I did a test on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, I picked up.
And then your flight was.
My flight was Saturday early morning.
So in Ghana, the officials at the airport, before you enter,
They check. Yeah, you have to check all that. They have to see your COVID test report. So before they let you onto the flight. Then we get to Dubai.
Do they also check?
Dubai, no. Dubai were not checked actually.
And then in the flight, how is like the food? How do they serve the food? Do they just?
No, actually no. They came with the trolleys. The food, the meal trolleys came just like normal. The food was neatly packed.
Everybody has masks.
Yeah, but then the stewards, I mean, the air hostess, and they all had their masks on. They all had their is it plastic aprons? Do you call them plastic aprons?
I don't know what you're talking about, but
no, these aprons, yeah, they had on their aprons. They didn't have the PPEs though. It was just the aprons that they had on. And the mask, the clear, no,
the
shield, yeah, but a very cute one. They didn't have the big square ones. No, they had these little nice cute ones that
Emirates.
And I actually asked for one.
Did they give you?
No, so the attendant told me that it's just for
the staff.
Yeah,
okay.
So they had that, but it was really nice. I liked it.
How was
the bathroom?
The bathroom, the air.
Well,
we all just like this.
No, I was quite worried. So everybody had their masks on. I mean, I don't think a lot of people actually use the bathroom. Surprisingly, this thing has really caused a whole lot of scare for people. So we were all seated. The drinks came as usual. Nothing was. It wasn't strange. It wasn't like a strange flight. So the only thing that you just have your mask on. That's it. And then and Emirates gives you a kit. So you're given a care package kit. So in there we had wipes. We had
like wet wipes.
Yeah, we had wet wipes. We had.
There are no
gloves.
visuals to show because this one doesn't record like iTunes.
No, I don't record. I'm sorry.
Let's imagine together.
So
there's a kit.
So there's a kit. In the kit you have your wet wipes. You have your gloves. Mask is also given as well, and then hand sanitizers are also given. So yeah, so that's what you have in the mask, in the starter kit. Yeah. So in the kit.
Corporate self speaking. Okay.
Yeah. So 8 hours flight, land in Dubai. Wee hours in the morning. Get down, go through the scanner. They don't ask for a test.
Or maybe they know that you're transit, so by all means you
No. Oh no. So in Dubai, yes, how could I forget this? In Dubai I had to show the letters, the approval letters from immigration. I also had to show the letter from Ghana, the Malaysian embassy in Ghana, allowing me to fly back to Malaysia. They also had to see my work permit for Malaysia, all that. They had to see all that. And then I actually added the COVID test. Yeah, it wasn't required, but yes. Okay. And then we boarded the flight to Kuala Lumpur.
Cool.
Okay.
And then, so would you say the flight, were there any differences between the flight from Ghana to Dubai and then?
Well, apart from the number of people, that's it.
Less people.
Less people to Malaysia.
Like how many?
Ghana, we were only 28.
But to Malaysia.
No, to Malaysia was only 28 people. 28 passengers.
And then to Dubai?
And to Dubai, I think we were about 100 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think about 100 plus because people were getting about 100 plus. But Malaysia was very. I mean, I was shocked when the steward actually told me about that. That we have only 28 people on this flight. So yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. So get off the plane, we get to the counter where we're supposed to scan. We're supposed to download the app.
This is in the airport.
At the airport, before you get onto the train, the connecting train to the main airport.
Okay. Wait, which airport did you land in?
KLIA. So
which connecting train?
No, you have to get a train to go to get immigration. Remember?
Oh, like okay, yeah.
You understand? So where the flights?
Like the train inside the airport.
Yes, the train inside the airport
to get to the immigration.
To get to the immigration terminal. Okay. So we get on that. Of course, before you get on that, you have to download the. I don't want to make a mistake.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that app. Those are in Malaysia. That one.
Let me get you the proper name.
If you don't have the app, what you do is there's a QR code for every single store, even the roadside convenience stores or mamak, like the restaurants. Every single shop has to have that QR code that you scan before you enter. So if you don't have the app, you scan the QR code.
So basically, it's called My Seja Terra. Okay, so you're told about this before you come to Malaysia.
My Sejahtera.
Yeah, so you have to download that.
If you're just using English, Sejahtera.
Sejahtera.
But they'll be laughing at us because that's not how they pronounce T.
Yeah, Sejahtera. So you download that and then you scan the barcode at the airport itself. That's the first barcode you scan. Mm-hmm. Get your details on, activate it, and then you're let onto the train.
Oh.
So the train then takes you to the immigration terminal. Arrivals. Mm-hmm. We get there, and then there's a long line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a line where we have to register again. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now through that registration process, you have to give your passport details. You know where you're coming from, flight number, and all that. Mm-hmm. Once that is done, you have to take a seat, and then you wait for your name to be called, and you're called up to do the COVID test.
But you arrived in like 24 hours.
Yes, but Malaysia does not take into account the test that you did in Ghana. Now that's one thing I was very. I don't know. I mean, I was very surprised about that because I thought doing the test in Ghana meant it's okay for me to come in, but apparently not. When you get to Malaysia, you also have to do another test.
How much was that?
No, that was the total cost for the entire. You know, foreigners have to pay a different price.
I mean, is that true? It's true. But even in other countries, like maybe education, right? Local fees are different from international fees. But in terms of health, I mean.
Well, no, I mean, but
it's a pandemic.
Yeah, so we had to. So it was. I think it's about total was about 300.
300
for 2 tests.
$300.
No, ringgit.
300 ringgit.
Yes. So 150, 100.
I actually did a corona test.
Where's my wallet? I will give you the receipt. The receipt is there. I have the receipt.
Mine was 700.
700?
Yes, because the test itself was 500. I did the test because I had a surgery. So before they admitted me to the hospital for the surgery, they had to do a test, a corona test. And it was quite ironic because it's like the same people who attended to me as soon as I arrived at the emergency section, the emergency department. They had already handled me, and then they're the same people who took my test. And for the test, they had the PPE, everything on, and I was billed for that. That's why mine was 700. But it was very ironic because, like, if I had the disease, it may have already been transmitted, and then because they're just doing the test on me, they're wearing the PPE now, and I felt like it was a waste of money because you're the same people who already touched me and like. Handled me, right? But the test itself was about 500 and something, and then the PPE was like 100 each or something like that.
No, because so for ours it's all inclusive. The total bill, obviously, I can tell. The total bill was inclusive of the COVID test. So there are 2 tests that were done. We had the nose.
Sorry to interrupt. The hospital I went to is Colombia, Asia.
Oh, you don't
Just
know
anyone? No, in case no one is wondering, where did she do the test that is 700 ringgit? Colombia, Asia, the one in KL.
Okay. So back to my story. So we did 2 tests. Okay, so one we did a nostril swab and then the throat swab. Yeah. Mm-hmm. From there I had to go,
So you did that in Ghana too, right?
Yes, I did throat in Ghana.
Only throat?
Only throat.
Oh, okay.
That's how the test is done in Ghana.
I see.
And then I went for the yellow fever vaccination card check. So that was done also at the airport. Once that is done, you then have to go to another immigration counter. Now that counter, you would have to then make payments for your stay, the 14-day quarantine you have to go through. So they will register you.
How much was that?
The total?
Yeah, for like the hotel.
The total bill was 4,900 ringgit. That's the total bill that I paid, but that's inclusive operational cost.
For dollars, divide by 4.
Yeah, operational cost and room and board, and then the COVID test. It covered all that. Yeah. So 4,009.
You had to pay upfront?
Yes, we had to pay upfront. Actually, that's the thing. You have to pay upfront. Without paying, you're not going to be allowed into the country. So you have to pay upfront. You get a receipt. Okay.
So, we've changed places. Well, the video wasn't out, even though you guys will not know, but I need to explain why we have switched places. So I got a call from the courier delivery guy. I have an order and I couldn't go down, so you leave it at the guard. And this one was a muscle pull during that period, so now she's stretching it.
I was stretching my leg.
I hope it's okay. I don't know what we look like now, but let's carry on. Even if it's half of me, she's the focus. So let's go.
Okay, so
you got the receipts.
I got the receipts. Yeah. I got the receipts. So it's all in Malay. Yeah, but then operational costs, room and board, and then PCR kit. Yeah. So total was this is a deposit for the hotel. So total was 4,950 actually, and then you deposit an amount of 500 ringgit once you get to the hotel. So once that is all done,
so you paid 4,950, and then you pay an additional 500.
Yeah, at the hotel.
What?
At the hotel that is assigned to you.
Why?
Well, okay, yeah. One more thing. Now, I was assigned a hotel, but I also found out that you do have the choice of picking your own hotel. You know, but I wasn't told that back home actually. But then I found out that's possible. You can actually choose a hotel that you want to. Yeah. So if you don't have a hotel, then one will be assigned to you. So that's what happened. And then so after immigration, we waited for our names to be called.
Oh, I'm coming. About the hotel, I know someone who was quarantined and he had a really nice view of KLCC. Like his hotel was very close to KLCC. This one, no view, nothing. Just another building opposite. Like very contrasting. So I told her, I was like, oh, he is Malaysian. And like, I don't know if that plays a part, but he got KLCC as the view.
Oh yeah, because
he got a wall.
Well, yeah. You know, the interesting part is, even though I was quarantined and all I could see was the walls, I actually enjoyed myself. It was very peaceful. And people that I've spoken to who went through the same experience, I will say the same thing. You know, it was actually quite okay being quarantined. You know,
why was it okay? Like,
I mean, you have time for yourself. Not that you don't have time for yourself, but this time it's like you're able to you're just blocked out from everybody. Okay, so there's no distractions, there's no interruptions from anybody. So it's just you, yourself, and your room.
And you don't go out. Like,
no, we're not allowed to go out.
Tell them about the food. Not about how it tasted, but like the process of getting the food.
Oh, okay. So the food. I mean, so we're fed 7, 1, and 6:30.
7 a.m., 1 p.m.
Yeah, and 6. Yes. And
with snacks in between.
With snacks in between, yes. We had chairs in front of our doors. So what the staff did was, whenever it was feeding time, okay, they would put the food on the chair, then ring your bell, and when the interesting part is, whenever I open the door, there was nobody. Because I always try to time to see when I would see them. But whenever I open my door, there's nobody there.
So it's like they just come
down and go.
And they run and just leave.
Yeah. But in the PPEs all through, it was like something out of a space movie.
Wow.
You know, a sci-fi movie. The way you see them.
Yeah.
Or maybe some pandemic movie or some.
Something that's not real.
Yeah, because everybody was in their PPE. I mean, PPEs were everywhere. You don't even get to see who you're talking to. You're just covered. You know, so you're in your room all through for 14 days. Just you. They don't even come in to clean the room. Your beddings are not changed. Your towels are not changed. I mean, they do give us new towels, but they don't take the old ones if you request for it. Yeah, you can request for towels. Sheets, no, I don't think anybody requested for, because we all put under one WhatsApp group, and in that group, instructions are given in terms of how to order for stuff. If you want to have extra food, where to order, how to go about it.
Are you charged for extra food?
No, your deposit that you made earlier on at the hotel, you can use that to make the payment, or you can use your card. So I had my card linked to like Food Panda and Grab Food. Food Panda and Grab Foods are food delivery services here. Yeah. So it was easy for me. So I just order and then they'll come and develop. So delivery time was between 3 to 5. You can't do before, you can't do after. So yeah.
And there was specific restaurant you could order.
Yes.
She could order from.
Yeah.
Not she in particular. I mean
everybody else. Yeah. So on my group,
fast food.
I think we're about 90 plus. 90 plus. They called us people under surveillance. Puss.
Wow. Is this still active?
No, I once I left.
You removed yourself.
Yeah. No, once I was given the okay, the following day I took myself out of the group. Yeah. Everybody else, majority of people did this also. Yeah. You know. So it's the final day. So after the 13th day, we were all called.
We missed a key thing, like the bus from the airport. Like
yeah, that's just a ride.
But you didn't say it.
Okay, so
sorry, I always said this.
So okay, so after immigration, after the payments for the room and board and the hotel, everything, yeah. Then I'd say you sat down and then your name will be called, and in one single file you walk towards the bus, and in one single file you line up and you social distancing, and you are disinfected actually. So the sprayed, yeah, our bags were sprayed first, and then we were also sprayed. Okay, and then single file again. We got into the buses, and then it was the usual 45 minutes ride, an hour in a bus, about an hour. So an hour ride to KL. When we were going out, we got to the area. I was wondering where the hell are we, because I didn't recognize the place. So anyway, then we drew up to our hotel lobby.
So everybody in that bus went to the hotel you went to?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how they categorize that. I'm not sure what the process is.
Yeah.
But for my bus, we all went to one location.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, so we get to the hotel again, single file. You're told to sit at the back, and they call your name. You get to the counter, you pay your deposit. They assign you a room, and then you leave your suitcases outside. By the way, once at the hotel as well, it's disinfected again, and everything, all your bags, you take your hand. Like, so we went up. You know, once that was done, we were given 4 people to an elevator. Or was it 5? Okay, 4.
That's standard everywhere. It's only 4 people.
So I was given my key card, and I was given what else did I have? Yeah, I was given some little light snacks and water for the time being, and then we were shown into our rooms, and that was it. Once the door closed, we were told do not come outside under no circumstances. So we said okay, and that was it. Yeah.
So nobody came outside. Nobody was able to come outside.
People tried. You're not allowed to give us this. That I should point out. Nobody can come and see you. So she couldn't come and see me.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to bring her like whatever food she wanted.
Yes, yeah.
But then they were told
no outside visitor allowed. Yes. So you can't see anybody. Nobody can come and visit you as well. They can bring you stuff, but they have to leave it, you know, at the counter, and it has to come between the 3 to 5 time frame that was allocated. You know, some people are quite naughty. In terms of the PUS. Well, some left their rooms to go visit their friends to pick up cables. You know, human beings are social beings anyway. So imagine just being in 4 squares. I like my space, and but if somebody who's not like that, like in a room with nobody to talk to, I think that would be a bit difficult for them. So I understand why some wanted to come outside just to see somebody else, you know. So
what happened to them?
Of course, they were chastised, and I think at some point I saw a message saying the police will come and see you tomorrow. So I don't know what happened to him. I hope for his sake things went well, you know. But yeah, so we counted the days down. On the 13th day, we were called again, and then we did a test. This time it was a blood test, so a pinprick.
Where? Your thumb?
Thumb, yeah. Pinprick. Then they took the sample, but you don't get the results there and then. So people were all very apprehensive. People kept asking when are the results coming, because you don't know your fate, right?
Yeah.
It's the following day, you're supposed to be going home, and nobody's telling you anything. So people started asking when are the results coming, when are we leaving here, how we know that we're okay. The health services came back to us and told us that if you're called, that means that you came positive. If there's no phone call to your line, then you're negative and you're good to go the following day. So the following day, 10 o'clock, departure happened, right? So we're allowed to go home. Well, I called Grab, which is equivalent of Uber here, and then drove home. I actually was very happy to see outside, to see KL, just to drive home it felt really good, really good. So yeah,
That's compared to being in the room.
yeah. Once I was let out, it
You're
was
not talking about compared to Ghana. Talking about to being in the quarantine, right?
yeah, quarantine. Yes, no compared. No, of course not. Home is home. So being let out of
Just
quarantine.
have to cross check.
Being let out of
You will need to send her home for a longer period.
so being let out, it felt good. And yeah, and life went back to normal. That's it. But but the new normal, which is basically mask on, hand sanitizers on, washing your hands, social distance, and the whole works. So yeah. So that's my little story.
Cool.
How a 3-week trip turned into a 9-month vacation. No vacation.
Did you say
no vacation because I was
working from
home. Yeah, I was working from home. So yeah, it's been quite an experience. 2020 has been something else, and yeah, we're ending now. But you know what? I think 2021 will do us some good.
Amen.
Amen. Well, nice seeing you guys. Hope to talk to you again.
Yes, you'll see her again. So I think now she's a bit tired, so she may not do the third video I wanted to do today.
What can you?
The one of life in Malaysia, how it's been.
Not today.
Not today. Okay, at least we got 2 videos today. So yeah, if you have any questions for her, please leave them in the comments. And the video we just did, the circle DNA one. Wait. This again. Check this video out. We got it from them. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.
Made by Radw. Bye.
Follow on Instagram as well.
Okay.
We're done.
Oh, what? Okay.
That's how
it's done.
Yeah. You go further to like execute. Yeah, it's such a
That's the attempt I was doing when I had a hospital.
You too. That's why I said brands need to pay. Okay,
hey,
this free bet.
It's a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work, and I haven't even edited yet. So imagine, like some people want to just 2 products, 50 ringgits, and they'll tell you that do a video for us.
2 plus 50 ringgits.
Yeah.
Are you putting that there? You put it out.
Possibly. I mean, cool.
Oh.